Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches: Milwaukee Brewers vs Chicago Cubs, Los Angeles Angels vs Toronto Blue Jays, Detroit Tigers vs Baltimore Orioles, Los Angeles Dodgers vs Philadelphia Phillies, St. Louis Cardinals vs Pittsburgh Pirates, and Oakland Athletics vs Cleveland Indians, which are happening on Tuesday, August 10, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Milwaukee Brewers vs Chicago Cubs. The woeful Chicago Cubs have lost 4 straight games and 6 of their last 7. They wound up losing in 3 straight games to the White Sox at home over the weekend. The Cubs will have one more chance to face the White Sox on the south side when they meet them late in August to show who the king of the Windy City is. But let's face it, Milwaukee Brewers come into this series off of a very tough 3-game set against the San Francisco Giants at home. Each game was played in a playoff atmosphere, and that could have the Brewers a little flat for this one against a Chicago team that has thrown in the towel. Actually, the unexpected day off could be the break the Brewers needed to catch their breaths from the tough weekend series against the Giants, in which they lost 2 of the 3 games. 2 of the 3 games went to extra innings, so the Brewers will be hoping that this series is less stressful. The final game, Milwaukee lost by a score of 5-4 in 9 innings, and Omar Narvaez led the attack with his 10th homer of the year and 2 RBIs. My betting advice for that game is to pick Milwaukee Brewers. Los Angeles Angels vs Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are listed as the home team, however this game is being played at Angel Stadium. Toronto is solid on the road this season, and I like their chances in Game 1 against a rookie starter in Chris Rodriguez. He has been used as a reliever and has made just 1 start. Rodriguez has not fared well recently, squandering 7 runs in his last 10 innings of work. Steven Matz will make his 20th start of the season in the opening bout of the DH. Matz was outstanding in his previous start, tossing 6 shutout innings against the Indians, and was awarded the win to lift his record to 9-6. The veteran southpaw can be inconsistent, however he has been effective recently and owns a 4.30 ERA and a 1.37 WHIP in 96.1 innings pitched on the year. Matz held the Angels to only 1 run in 6 frames in April, which marked his first career meeting. Chris Rodriguez will start the first game of Tuesday's doubleheader with the Blue Jays. The 23-year-old made his first MLB start on Monday night while giving up 3 earned runs for a total over 6 innings against the Rangers. The 23-year-old has significant upside and will likely remain with the Angels for the stretch run. He faces one of the best lineups in baseball. My betting advice for that game is to pick Toronto Blue Jays. Detroit Tigers vs Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles' pitching continues to be exploited in a big way. They have now surrendered at least 9 runs in 5 straight games. It will be another rough night on the mound as Orioles starter Keegan Akin has abysmal numbers, recording a 7.66 WHIP and 1.74 WHIP. He has allowed a total of 33 runs in his last 24.1 innings as a starter. The Detroit Tigers are an average offensive team this season, as they are 18th in the majors with a .707 OPS so far. They have been scoring at a solid pace this year, as the Tigers are averaging 4.37 runs per game. A big key to their offensive wonders has been adding the speed factor, as they are tied with the Tampa Bay Rays for 5th with 63 stolen bases in 81 opportunities, 77.8 stolen base percentage. Detroit has been hitting well in their last 15 days, 13 games, as they are posting a .727 OPS with 5.08 runs per game in that stretch. Keegan Akin will make his 16th outing of the season in the series opener. Akin was terrific in his previous outing, tossing 3 shutout innings against the Yankees out of the bullpen. My betting advice for that game is to pick Detroit Tigers. Los Angeles Dodgers vs Philadelphia Phillies. This is when things start getting real for the Phillies. Their run has been impressive on the mere fact that they've won 8 consecutive games. That isn't easy to do at this level by any stretch. So you have to tip your cap. But there's also the fact that the New York Mets offense is quieter than Santa Claus in the suburbs on Christmas, and the Washington Nationals have waved the white flag on their pitching rotation this season. Max Scherzer has bedeviled the Phillies all season in a Nationals uniform, and this time, he'll have the hard-hitting bats of the Dodgers to back him up. It isn't even fair at this point. Citizens Bank Park, Dodger Stadium, the Best Buy parking lot or someone's backyard, it doesn't matter where this game is played. The Dodgers have the clear advantage both on offense and defense. This is the wrong game for Aaron Nola to find his redemption story. The Los Angeles Dodgers have been one of the best defensive teams in baseball as they are 5th with a .759 OPS. They seem to be the only team playing without the luxury tax on their mind as they added shortstop Trey Turner and Max Scherzer to the team at the trade deadline. The offense is averaging 5.21 runs per game this season. First baseman Max Muncy has been doing very well this season as he has a .951 OPS with 22 home runs and 64 RBI this year and is approaching more walks to strikeouts range. If the Dodgers can continue to hit as well as their talent has, they will be able to sit in cruise control and still win the NL West. This is an opportunity for the Phillies to prove they're a legitimate contender in the National League. They're making the trek outside of the NL East division for a showdown with the defending champion Dodgers. It's the same Dodgers team that beat them in a road trip to California back in June. My betting advice for that game is to pick Los Angeles Dodgers. St. Louis Cardinals versus Pittsburgh Pirates. With the way that the National League playoff race is panning out, the Cardinals' season has all but come to a disappointing finish. St. Louis sits more than 10 games back in the division race and 8 games back of the final wild card spot. The St. Louis Cardinals have been struggling with the bats this season as they are 23rd in the majors with a .696 OPS. They have gotten their act together in the month of August at the dish as they are averaging 4.29 runs per game, but only 7 home runs. Their power stroke hasn't really been there as they are tied with the Texas Rangers for 24th in the majors with 121 home runs this season. My betting advice for that game is to pick Pittsburgh Pirates. Oakland Athletics versus Cleveland Indians. The Indians took 2 of 3 at home from the Tigers, but they are forced to shoehorn in a makeup game with the Reds Monday, meaning that while the A's get a day to give their bullpen a day off, the Indians have to deal with another contest. Sean Manaea was tagged in his last start. He went 4.1 innings and gave up 8 hits, 0 walks, 5 earned runs, and struck out 4 in a loss in his last start against the San Diego Padres. Manaea has a record of 8-7 with a 3.26 ERA, 1.17 WHIP, and a 141/29 KBB ratio in 22 starts this season. Opposing batters are hitting .243 against Manaea this season. He has gone 6 innings or more in 12 starts. Cleveland managed to come out with a win in the rubber game of their 3-game set against the Tigers at home Sunday afternoon. My betting advice for that game is to pick Oakland A's. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.